Hey guys, Lauren here with Bizrok. In this week's video, we're really kicking off case acceptance. Now, hopefully you've actually gone through our case acceptance training recently with one of our fabulous trainers, and they walked through just the importance of case acceptance. So this is really just a great recap as we dive into our weekly videos. So the great question is, guys, why is case acceptance so important? And why should we care? Why should I care if I'm the front office greeter or if I'm the dental assistant or the hygienist? And then we always get the question of, Lauren, whose job is case acceptance ultimately? Like, who is ultimately responsible for case acceptance? Well, guys, if you're asking any of those questions or if you've wondered any of those questions, this is the perfect video for you. So first of all, whose job is case acceptance? Guys, it's everyone's job. You know, if you've gone through training with us in the past, you've probably seen the patient experience cycle. Remember, it's those 10 buckets that go fully around, and it's every interaction a patient could ever have with you guys. Everything from that very first impression, how they heard about us, that first phone call, when they're greeted, when they're handed off, and everything in between. And so throughout each of those steps, there's an opportunity to wow a patient, to blow them away. And again, remember I said there's 10. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but on average, it takes 10 positive experiences to overcome just one bad interaction, which is really tough, especially if a patient had a bad interaction maybe outside of us, maybe somewhere else at another practice. And so patients bring with them a lot of baggage. Now, our job, no matter our role within the practice, is to wow our patient, to educate our patient, and to listen to our patient's goals. That's why I say, whose job is case acceptance? Everyone's. So if every team member is building the next team member up and talking them up and building rapport and connecting and hearing the patient's goals, then the patient is more likely to move forward with your practice. So everyone's responsible, so everybody should be watching this video, okay? The other question is, why is case acceptance so important? Well, there's a few things. Well, we want the practice to continue to grow, right? We want to be able to hit certain milestones within the practice. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very growth oriented. And if I'm a team member in the practice, I want to grow too. So in order to grow, we have to provide patient solutions and we have to get patients to move forward with treatment. Imagine if patients just came in and we talked to them about dentistry, but we never actually educated them about treatment opportunities for them and got them to move forward with a yes. Guys, like it or not, how long would the business continue to run? It wouldn't. Guys, we can't just sustain off of hygiene. We've got to have patients who come back. So that's priority one. But the other thing too, and this is probably most important, is the fact that our patients, they have goals, right? They have goals for their smile and their oral health. And great doctors and great team members are very proactive, and they're not putting watches on a bunch of things, because usually those watches turn into bigger issues versus if we just handled them whenever it was like, maybe it was a patient with a small one surface filling, and then we waited because we said, oh, we'll just put a watch on it, it's fine, like they can come back, it's not that big of a deal. Well, what happens whenever they do come back and it is a bigger deal? And first of all, it's going to hit them more financially, right? Because it impacts their pocketbook more. And maybe if it's another filling and it's gotten significantly worse, or a tooth is broken, now they have to have a crown, possibly a root canal. Like, guys, the list goes on, it adds up. And so we want to make sure that we're being proactive for our patients. We're providing them the best solution to meet their needs. And then that we are properly educating them to achieve their personal goals. So guys, stay tuned every single week. As always, you're going to get a weekly video on us from us regarding case acceptance to continue to build your confidence and help you better connect with your patients and limit the options. Oftentimes we see docs, I'm picking on you now, because usually on the doctor's side, our doctors, they're so passionate about dentistry and they spend so much time over educating the patients, guys. And so our goal is that, yes, we speak confidently, but we also break it down into very simple terms so that any patient can understand. So stay tuned. If you need anything, please reach out to us. Otherwise, guys, we can't wait to see you and serve you soon.